Look, let's be honest here. If the people on your team can't even do the simplest of tasks, like replying to an email, why on earth do you think they're going to deliver their end of week or end of quarter targets? They're not going to get the revenue goals. If they can't even be accountable to do the most basic little things, your company's already cooked. Hey, I'm Ryan, and I love working with quality humans who want to make a big impact. And I'll tell you right now, one of the clearest signs that a company is going to fail to hit any of their goals is when the company cannot hold themselves or each other accountable. I once watched this team and they had really big growth goals. Like they wanted to almost more than double their revenue. Like talk about expansion. But here's what I saw actually play out. So they'd have these meetings, they'd assign these tasks, but nobody would have any deadlines. So then the next time they'd meet, no one had any update, nothing. It was just silence. And then when you'd ask them about it, the responses would be something like, oh, there were other priorities that came up. Or I'm still waiting on the info I need. Or I thought someone else was going to handle it. What? And I'm not talking interns here. I'm talking every layer of the organization. It was always an excuse. It was always blaming someone else. It was always someone else's fault. Never once did I hear somebody say, oh, that's on me. I'll take care of it. That's what dysfunction looks like. It's like this endless circle of finger pointing, endless reasons why it wasn't their fault. Not my job, wrong department. I didn't like their tone. That's absurd. And when that sort of behavior is the norm, here's what happens. People stop trusting each other. Because why should they? Look, if they can't count on someone to do what they said they do, every promise, every commitment is meaningless. And once that trust is gone, like progress stops. It's like imagine a football team where a quarterback calls the wide receiver to run a slant route, but the receiver decides, nah, I don't want to. I want to run a hook instead. Now the quarterback has no idea where to throw, the linemen have no idea who to block, and the whole play just like falls apart. Could you imagine a football team winning a game, much less a championship, if they acted that way? And that's exactly what a company without accountability looks like. Every play breaks down, miscommunication everywhere, everybody's pointing fingers, nobody owns the miss, and yet the people in leadership keep scratching their head trying to figure out why they keep missing their goal targets. Now here's the weird kicker. As a senior leader, you might not experience the dysfunction that everyone else on the team does. And if you're a detached senior leader, if you spend most of your time at the golf course, you don't even want to see it. It can be pretty ruthless and embarrassing. It hurts pretty bad. But healthy leaders, they want to surface those issues. They want to surface the miscommunications. They want to invite the hard conversations because they know the only way to win is to build a team where people actually trust each other, where people can actually count on each other to do what they say and say what they do. In a high-performing team, this is all different because people love accountability. Because when someone drops the ball, someone could look at them and say like, dude, what gives? You let me down. I was counting on you. And then the other person could say, that's my bad. That's on me. Not going to happen again. Like that's accountability. And if you want a company that has high-performing teams, that's something they're going to crave. It's not about punishment. It's not about discipline. It's not about micromanagement. It's about respect. Respect for each other, respect for the mission, respect for the fact that if one person on the team slips, the entire strategy can fall apart and the whole team pays for it. And when you have a culture like that, teams stop wasting time on excuses and start performing. So here's my challenge to you. Look around your team. Are people doing what they say and saying what they do? Are they pointing fingers, making excuses, passing the buck? Are they putting the accountability on themselves or are they pointing the finger at everyone else? Look, if it's the second one, don't be surprised when your company keeps missing your goals. It's not bad luck and it's not the economy. That is the culture that you created. At Eightfold Advantage, this is literally what we work to do, helping teams build accountability, build trust, and actually build performance because you can't have one without the other. So if you're tired of the excuses and the finger pointing, maybe it's time we talk.